What's up, Shifter?
Hey,
Yeah, what's up, Hypatia?
did you have the time to go over that proof with him?
Or did I what? Did I what?
The proof. Like in office hour, I tagged you yesterday.
Oh, let me check. Sorry, I get a gazillion pings in this Discord.
Can you hear me, Dr. Go?
I can. What's up, Ethan? Wow, much better microphone. Good job. Nice. Like that. What's up, Mark?
Computer for me.
Who got you this computer? Who got you the new computer?
My dad did.
Oh, sick. W Dad. All right, boys. What is Noise? What's the news you have, Noise? What's up, Ethan? What's up?
Honestly, I can't be more grateful than this.
Yeah, dude, you sound so much better. Like, oh my god, this is great. Thank your dad. Like, dad is dope.
That's dope.
I thanked him last night.
Oh,
I love
nice.
this.
Well, that's sick. Cause you know, and that's cool that your parents are making an investment in
That's the
you.
linear algebra proof. You asked me to write down.
Yes.
At least I've written down whatever we talked
Let
about
me see. Let me
last
see.
time.
Let me see where it was. Let me see where it was. Oh, I get tagged in some people. Stop.
So, what were you saying?
Give me a second. Everyone, just give me. I'm trying to find. First, I'm trying to find Hypatia's thing. I gotta go through. Ah, here it is. Thank you. Linearity. Oh, yes. Excellent. Yes. This. Oh, yes. I did ask you about this because I wanted to learn this. I did want to. Hypatia, you're so correct. Wait. Where the hell did my thing go? What? Excuse me? Excuse me. What? Oh, Windows. Always being funny. She's always funny, this Windows girl. Why are you always closing my Windows? Dr. Gold, she bought me Jaeger, dude. We sat on a bench and we had half a bottle each. I don't think that's the right way to go about letting down some girl. I thought you were going to let her down. I thought you were going to be like, I'm not very interested. I think letting her buy you alcohol and driving and drinking together on a bench is the opposite of that. God damn it, Noise. All right, one
I
second.
just find it hilarious. Like whatever you. So what you just said. If it's a Chinese educator, a teacher
Yeah.
in K-12.
Yeah.
From what they are just said, it's very likely they got into a political issue
Yeah, sure.
about their certificate or things like that. Because in China, you cannot talk about the intimate relationship.
I know. Yeah, right. Because if you love someone else, you don't love the what's it, the Communist Party, dude. That's how it works.
Or you don't love your study, or you don't love Gaokao, or you don't love your parents.
Yeah, thank God we don't live in China.
It's so horrible.
Yeah, no, it is. And honestly, like, even talking about intimate relationships is probably something, even as a teacher in the US, I would get like fired for or something. They'd be like, blah, 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 blah. But I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you can, like, they would hire a professional counselor for that.
Yes,
It's not that if like the counselor's job is to help them deal with it instead of investigate it and expel them.
Yes, exactly. No, I agree. But the problem I think with most like traditional like counselors that they hire for these kids is that the kids don't trust the counselors. They won't tell them the truth because they're afraid that the counselor will either go to their parents or make them like go on medication or something. So it's like all screwed up, you know. I get it. There's a bunch of like legal reasons why things can't happen, but you know, whatever. Yeah. Counselors always tell the parents. I think legally they're required to, is the problem. Because if you're under 18, you don't have like autonomy. So if your parents want you to go on medication, they can do that. They can force you to do that. Because apparently you're not able to make your own decisions, I guess, when you're under 18. Which, I don't know, it's kind of dumb.
But I would say there should be a court proceeding. Like,
I agree.
The parents
Yeah.
just decide, especially they do not have a medical certificate or things like that. They can't just decide like whatever that happened to me. Like,
Sure.
that's not okay.
No, I agree, and so this becomes a whole issue of like, does the government tell you how to raise your kids, or do the parents get to tell them how to raise your kids? And this is actually the whole trans argument, right? This is the whole argument of like, should parents be allowed to like either deny or support their kids transitioning or whatnot, or is that the role of the government, right, to determine it? It's a sticky issue, man. It's super weird. Always get more bond coins.
US, like they have so many parental rights activists who just think
Sure.
like they treat their children as their subjects, their
Of course,
belongings,
their pet.
instead of-
It's like, this is my
like,
dog.
This is not okay. Like if a court finds out that like this person should be like the parents should be suspended of that privilege to just dictate what their children want.
Yes.
That's sounds straight down abuse.
It is. You're right. It is abuse. Yeah. Noise says, I think it's disgusting. Parents should always support trans kids. I agree. I agree to an extent. If a kid wants to, but I think the surgery stuff should be like held off a little bit. Like if you're doing any like permanent like hormone changes or surgery, wait until you're over 18. Like wait for your brain to develop, because like I did a lot of dumb shit when I was like under 18. I did a lot of dumb shit when I was over 18. But if you're making life-changing decisions, you should be legally allowed to really comprehend what that is what I say.
Well, that's the ideal scenario where
Right.
you have the invertible ones, like for the puberty blockers. But when you
Sure.
do not have that, especially say in China, like or
Oh, it's
a lot
probably
of
all
other
banned.
things,
All those medications are probably like super banned, I guess, right?
there is no such medication. There's no producer manufacturer for the puberty blocker
Sure.
in China or in Asia. So like if there is access, then of course like the blocker should not be denied.
Sure.
But yeah, this is a really horrible, really. You can't just say this yes, this no.
No,
It
it's
doesn't-
it's a complicated situation for sure. And again, like all complicated situations, I think the truth is always somewhere in between. The problem is that groups will always go to every extreme just to like court their voting base. And so this is why I think someone had a great comment. You know, in Florida, their law is called like "Don't Say Gay," right? That was the whole thing. They named it that to basically say that kids under the age of 8 should not be exposed to education about sexuality. And like, I kind of agree with that. I mean, like, I think sexuality should probably be reserved for when you're more mature and able to understand it, not when you're 5 years old and you have no fucking clue what any of this is. But they called it "Don't Say Gay," and that's the problem. They shouldn't have called it "Don't Say Gay." They should have said just like "Wait till 8." Like that would have been that would have been a lot easier.
Like the person, like a sexual criminals who targets, like you can't just say don't say something before something like that. That doesn't work.
Right? Yeah. The elephant's in the room. That's like don't think about the elephant.
Like that puts your children even more vulnerable to all sorts of perpetrations, which cannot be tolerated.
No, yeah, no, for sure.
Like you can't just like hit yourself on the head and say yes, this is going to be a law.
I know that's the problem.
What the DeSantis team is doing, and that's
Yes.
horrible. And I don't even know DeSantis is actually believing that city ideology.
No.
or is it a
He just does it for
political
votes.
thing?
He does it for votes. He does it for votes, man, dude. Like DeSantis knows that he will rile up his voting base if he says certain like inflammatory things like this. I'm sure he has nothing against gay people or whatnot, but he knows that if he says these things, that like it gets more votes, and that's why it's disgusting. Because like you're fucking up people's lives for a fucking ballot. Like I don't know.
Also,
I rant.
20 years ago, Obama ended the "Don't Say Gay" in U.S. military.
Sure.
And now they are just trying to bring it back. That's just so
Oh really?
horrible.
Oh the what was it called? Don't ask, don't tell. Don't ask, don't tell. That's what it was called.
Yeah, that one.
I don't know. That's all. All right, cool. Yeah, let's start off the stream. Let's do some math. All right. Welcome everyone to Office Hours. My name is Dr. Girl with Actual Education. Stream that helps you out with math homework, science homework, all types of fun stuff. We had a stream yesterday. That was fun. We got another one here on Wednesday. I got another one on Thursday. I got another one on Friday. We're doing a marathon. Well, actually, wait. I won't be able to stream on Friday. I take that back. Oopsies.
That's dope.
Well, not dope. I'm gonna be in Las Vegas on Friday, so I won't be able to stream on Friday. I forgot about that.
That's still in the US.
Las Vegas is in the United States. It's about 3 or 4 hours from me. It's a cool place. I mean, it was originally created for gambling. I don't really like gambling. I mean, I like gambling, but I'm not good at it, so like I don't really do it. But yeah,
You
Las
like
Vegas.
gambling and testing.
Yeah, I like gambling and chess. I mean, I like certain games. I'm pretty decent at poker, actually. You know, we should do like, I think there are like poker games we can play in the Discord. I always mean to do these things, but I don't.
Poker, is it the one with the 8 balls and stuff where you got?
No. That's snooker, or what they call is pool. They call it pool.
Oh, right, pool. Yes, that's what they call it.
Yes, they call it pool. In England, I think they call it snooker. But poker is a game. You sit at a table. There are a bunch of cards that come out. You got a bunch of chips and stuff. I don't know. This guy won a lot of money, I guess. I don't know. Wow, it's 6-7 suited.
Is that like ethical?
Yeah, like this.
I'm sure there are books where you can just learn the statistics on beating them.
Of course, yes. But the problem with poker is not strictly a statistics game. It's also like an emotional game. It's a mental game. Like, you have to see how people are betting and what their patterns are so that you can figure out when they're lying and when they're not. And then you have to be able to, like, play with their emotions to, like, get them to, like, do dumb things. Like, to kind of bait them into, like, betting on hands that they shouldn't be.
Ethical. Could I say
Like
something?
social engineering, I guess.
Exactly, yes. What's up, Ethan? What do you want to say?
See, are there
Did you
certain
read,
cards that
did you go to the DEF CON? Oh, you go first.
What's up? What's up, Ethan? Yeah, what's up?
Please don't let me get interrupted again.
It's okay. Just say, what's up?
Are there certain cards like the king, a jester, a queen?
King,
There's
king,
some cards I
king,
don't.
king, jack, and queen is what it is. King, queen, jack. It's king, queen, jack. These are all the cards, is what they are. Yeah, they're like this. Jack is 11, queen is 12, king is 13, ace is 1 or sometimes 14. Depends on the game you're playing.
Ethical, I really don't know any of this. I don't know
It's
how to
okay.
play
It's
them.
okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're too young to play these games. Like, when you get older, that's when you can actually play these games and bet money. So yeah, don't worry about these. I mean, card games are fun, but anyways, what were you gonna say, Hypatia? What's up?
Like, did you went to DEF CON?
I've never been to DEF CON. I would like to go. That's a very it's kind of on my bucket list. So DEF CON is a hacker convention.
Contest about social engineering. Like,
Yes.
basically, they give you a list and then you start use a partner to call them and
Yeah, DEF
fish
CON's
out
very
the
cool.
information from them.
Yeah, DEF CON's super cool. Do you know about Kevin Mitnick?
Mm,
This guy, he was a hacker who got sent to jail, and he was like banned from like in 1995. He's one of the OG hackers, and he was like banned from a computer for like a decade or something. But now he's he's a consultant. He's what they call like oh wait, he died? Fuck, what? No way. Oh, he died last month. Oh shit.
wow.
This guy was very cool, man. All right. Oh, R.I.P. dude. But anyways, no, he's one of the OG hackers who did, what you're talking about, social engineering, which is being able to like get access to places, just by kind of tricking people with like mind games and stuff.
Yesterday, I heard about a person who went there, and there's this social engineering thing, and where they just basically the speaker says, those of them who are fast, like who are NSA, CIA people,
Sure.
please raise your hand. And then there are some people who actually are who raise their hands.
Yes. There are some CIA people. Yeah, you should. So he has a very good book. That if anybody wants to watch it, yes, The Art of Deception. It's a great book. I read it when I was, because I really liked hacking. I was a big like hacker kid in high school. I had the admin password to our whole network. I had everybody's grades. I had everyone's yearbook photo. I even I hacked the voting for prom king and got myself like voted in as prom king because I had all the information. Like I liked hacking. Hacking was a really fun thing for me. Real nerdy stuff.
You should
But
play CTF with us.
pardon? I should do what?
You should play Capture the Flag with us.
I know, yeah. I need to get back into that. I know what you're talking about. The Google thing, the text game thing.
Only Google, like, the frequency is basically every day. Like, that's how popular it is. Like,
That's
every
super
day
cool.
you can find a event.
That's cool. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out. My days are like so busy these days, but yeah, this is like old nerdy Geo. I loved hacking. So if you ever want to like read a book about how like the OG hackers used to do things, this is a great book. It's called The Art of Deception. There was a Hacker Quarterly. Do you know about 2600? Hypatia, you know about 2600? 2600.
2600.
So it was a hacker quarterly. So every quarter, so 4 times a year, they would publish this this magazine, which talked about like all the developments in hacking and whatnot. And
We have that in China too.
yeah, do you know the reason why this one is called 2600? It's like there's a very cool story behind this.
600. Is it also about the millennium problem? Like that's a year where they. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's the phone. It's the freaking thing, right?
It's the freaking, yes. So there, the tone of 2600 hertz. If you played that tone in a phone, that got you like backdoor access into the whole phone networks. And
yeah, I know that. Like,
yes.
there is a box, like the blue box, which
Yes.
right now I think costs thousands of dollars or something.
Yes, and so the funny thing was there was this hacker called Captain Crunch because in a cereal box of Captain Crunch they gave out a whistle, and that whistle ended up making the 2600 hertz tone that you needed in order to break into the phone systems.
Come on.
Yes, it's so cool. Dude, I love. And so this is back in the day when making phone calls was really expensive. Nowadays, you guys can send texts and call each other. It doesn't cost you anything. Back in like the 90s and early thousands, it was incredibly expensive. You had to pay by the minute to call people. And so what these people would do is they would hack into the phone networks, and then they would talk to each other for free. And they would just rack up like insane bills that would just never get paid. Yeah. I could nerd out forever about this stuff. This stuff is like super cool.
Did you really hack into the school system?
I
or
did.
something?
I did hack into the school systems. Don't do it. But
Did you not feel guilty about that?
no. It was fun. I didn't do anything malicious. I didn't change any grades. I didn't steal any information. I just did it because I want to see if I could do it. And like it was cool. Don't tell your parents I told you how to play poker. There's nothing wrong with knowing how to play poker. It's okay. It's not a bad thing to know how to play poker. It's just it's a bad thing to start gambling real money in poker if you're not of the age that you're allowed to gamble. Because gambling can become like an addiction and a problem. I'm better than you in math. Ooh, strong words, dude. Strong words. Day twos say I'm better than you at math? Maybe. I don't ever claim to be the best. I'm the best fucking teacher, but I'm not the best at math. So, you know, whatever. Cool. All right, let's do some math. Starting off. Hypatia, you want to try and like explain this to me? What was this? The linearity, right thing? The additivity, the scalar multiplicity.
Sorry, I dropped something.
You're all good. This was we were trying to prove. I'm trying to find what was the original question actually. Did I tag you in it or did I send it to you? I think I sent it to you.
Yeah, to me. And then the goal, one of the sub goal here is just look at the first, like that expression on the left on the
Yes.
top, and then the bottom one. You want to prove
We're trying to
things
prove
are
that
equal.
this is what we were trying to prove, right?
That's called linearity. It's additivity plus scalar multiplicability.
Okay.
So basically, that's a fancy name of what goes to like you can see.
So let's start. What is A, B, and C here? These are vectors. Is that what these are? These are vectors.
The matrices like
The column matrices. Is that what you're saying? These are like column matrices.
No, like they are literally in the M and N. Like
Oh, okay. Got you.
They
Okay.
are just N by M matrices.
This is an n by n matrix. Okay. And what about B and C? These must also be n by n, right? If we're able to add these, right? Okay, these also have to be n by n. Okay, cool. And then alpha and beta are scalars, right? Is that what we say?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So for those that are watching, and like I know this is probably a little advanced or new to you, it's linear algebra. It's cool. It's a squared matrix. You can say whatever. But yeah, it's what we're trying to prove here is that okay, scalars are just numbers. The thing to know. Matrices are like a collection of numbers in like a sort of structure type thing. A lot of data is stored in matrices. And so what we're showing here is, what's this comma here, by the way? Sorry, Hypatia, what's the comma? Why is there a comma between B and C?
So this is inner product. Like inner product. That's the physicist notation for it.
This should be the inner product, is what we're saying, kind of like the dot product?
No, like the angle bracket. like the angled brackets around it. That's the inner.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you're saying this. Okay, so if I have A, B like this, this is equal to A dot B, basically.
Yeah.
Got you. Got you.
I
Got you.
think that's physicists.
Correct. Correct. Datas. Yeah, the trace of a non-squared matrix is not possible. You're correct. You're correct by that. Yeah, that's correct. Datas. Okay. Cool. All right.
Well,
So
technically, it is possible. Like there are generalized traces where you can define for non-square matrices.
so you can
that's
define
not-
the trace of a non-squared matrix, but it's like an arbitrary definition of it.
Well, it's a generalization. Like it still has like it's called pseudo trace or something.
Pseudo
It still
trace.
has. It
Ooh,
still has
pseudo-trace.
some of the desired property that we want, but there are some other issues about it. But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
usually they won't cover that in a linear algebra course, so don't worry about it.
Okay, we're not gonna worry about it. Okay. All right. So we start off here, and I agree with this. This is okay. So this is equal. Wow. Okay. First of all, whoa. So wait, what do you mean this comes right by definition? Where is that? This is what this is from this thing right here.
Yeah, like look at we can define in M and the inner product.
Okay.
That's what I mean by definition. Basically, you are expanding. the
Got you.
definition.
Got you. Okay. I'm saying that the inner product of N and M is okay. Okay. Is the trace of this thing good transformed, right? Dotted with that. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. So the transpose is additive. Okay, I agree with that. So you can distribute this basically. Okay, cool. And then it's also scalar multiplicative. That's cool. I agree with this. And then matrix multiplication distributes over matrix
then-
addition.
Another thing is
Scalar multiplicative. That's cool.
Sorry, say it again. Hi, Pisha, what's up?
if you want to see the proof of that distributivity, the link under there is a proof wiki link.
I see. Which one are we talking about? The this one?
Yeah, like that's the proof of why matrix multiplication distributes over matrix addition.
Okay, let's look. Let's find that real quick. Someone says this is too hard. I thought you were better than me at math, Datas. What are you talking about, brother? I thought you were better than me, dude.
I don't like this question either. It boils down into mechanize the checking triviality basically. Like it's not a way you learn. Like
Okay.
it's not a way by which you can learn well.
Okay. Yeah, all good. You're
Can you
good.
hear me?
I can hear you. You're good. I can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Hypatia. I can.
Yeah. Okay.
You're good.
Oh, they finished their first year college in France. Wow, that's cool.
Ooh, yeah, that's pretty cool. What college in France are you going to, Day Twos? Where are you from? Yeah, let's see if he responds. Okay, I agree with this. All right, scalar is multiplicative. Okay, and then you distribute the matrix multiplication over matrix addition. That's great. And then the trace is additive. Okay, I agree with that. So then now you're breaking up the trace into two traces, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then
So the traces they are not scalars. They are just numbers in the field. So that addition are actually just adding numbers instead of matrices together.
got you.
Do you get it?
Yes,
Okay.
and then you're pulling the scalar out even further.
Yeah.
By this. Okay, very cool. And then you can pull the scalar completely out of the trace if you want. Okay. Uh-huh.
And then that's just
Oh.
the definition of the inner product.
I see. This is
Which
yes.
gives you the
Well, this
proof.
is our original definition, right? Which was that the inner
Yeah.
product. Oh, that's super cool. Oh wow. Okay. And then, is this the Cauchy-Schwarz inequality?
No, that's the linearity. That's to check the inner product makes sense.
And that A transform B is indeed a square matrix. Okay.
Well,
A-
that's easy because like you transpose n by m, that's m by n, and you times m by n product with n by m, that's just m by m, which is squared.
Got you. Okay, yes, because m by n being added to an m by n, because that in order for these to be added, right, they have to be the same. And then if I transpose this one, this becomes n by m dotted with an m by n, which, yes, this then makes an n by n matrix, which is square. Oh.
And the Cauchy-Schwarz inequality, if you can think of it as a kinda like a triangle inequality.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
No, what's the triangle inequality? Show me it.
Uh,
Data says, are you a teacher? Or I am a teacher, but I don't know everything. So this is, for instance, this is like advanced linear algebra proofs, and Hypatia is an advanced graduate math student. I have a PhD in physics, so my math knowledge is not the absolute best. But Hypatia knows more math than me, so Hypatia is showing us a math proof that I had a question about.
So the Cauchy-Schwarz inequality, well, you can just pull it up on Wikipedia.
Sure, let's do
It's
it.
basically saying that you have two vectors, and then you do an inner product, and then that will the length of that thing, the norm of that vector, resulting vector in the vector space is always less or equal to like
The magnitude of them
first,
individually.
the norm, well, magnitude, sure. Like you can see how that's if you think about it in Euclidean plane, that's the triangle inequality.
Yeah. Okay, it's kind of like the third side always has to be smaller than the sum of the other two sides, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And the thing why it's not just called a triangle inequality, because this thing works for like basically all inner products,
Yeah.
or all like all kinds of vector spaces.
I see. I got you. Yeah, this is the cool thing about math is that, like, so it takes like simple concepts that we learn in like high school, college, and whatnot, and then we expand it out to even more generalized four-dimensional whatever spaces, crazy stuff. And you're like, whoa, okay. It's all self-consistent, which is
Even
cool.
tell you about something even more esoteric.
Esoteric, yeah.
So there is a thing called the ultra triangular inequality. I think that's the name.
The ultra triangular
ultrametric
inequality.
Yeah.
Dude, ultrametric
So-
space. What?
So this thing is like it's an Adic space, so it satisfies something stronger than the triangular inequality.
Oh wow,
You can see there is a strong triangle inequality on your screen,
I see that.
and well, that gives you a bound even further than Cauchy-Schwarz type,
Mhm.
right? And so these actually gives you spaces that are more esoteric. For example, the periodic integers or periodic number fields, the
Okay.
topology on them defined by these kinds of norms, they differ in significant ways than the Euclidean ones, than your real numbers. Because basically it's saying in the space nothing is connected. It's called a
Oh, dude,
totally
do we have the
space.
p-adic numbers again, dude? I love this. The acid numbers.
Not acid.
I know.
Like,
I know. It's p-adic. I read it as p-acid.
People telling me that name so many times. There's nothing about it. Adic means like
I know.
carry, to carry when you
Carry.
do an addition. You carry it over. That's what adic means.
Okay. Yeah, dude, some people in the chat are like, this hurts. I'm like, I know. This is extreme, like, cool, high-level math. I really appreciate when Hypatia goes over this because they know so much cool math stuff, and I want, even if you don't understand it, guys, this is like a teaser, like a little taste for like how cool math can get if you want to keep going into it. It's not just adding numbers and finding the equation of a line. Like, math starts getting into almost a like beautiful, like artistic sense of things. It's super cool. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, Jamarcus knows what p-adic numbers are. That's cool. And Jamarcus is in like 8th grade or something. What? I didn't know what
I can
p-adic
tell
numbers
you
were.
about another tale. So, p-adic numbers, they're invented by a crazy Nazi mathematician called Hensel. Their name is Hensel, Hensel.
Hey, Hensel. All right, let's look him up real quick. Hensel. Mathematician. Kurt Hensel? This guy looks like a character, dude. He's got a nice signature, dude. I like his signature. Yes. This is so cool. Okay, and this guy came up with even crazier. He introduced the p-adic numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Wow, and this is pretty recent. You know, this is 19th century, 20th century. This is pretty recent math. That's pretty cool. Oh man. Hypatia, have you seen Oppenheimer?
No.
You should go watch it. It's pretty good. To me, it's like the Avengers of physics. Like, it has a lot of very cool characters in what we would call the golden age of physics, which was the early 1900s and whatnot, like 1910 to 1940. You had Bohr, Heisenberg, Fermi, Einstein, Oppenheimer. You had all these very cool physicists doing a lot of really cool radical stuff in the field.
Yeah, well, I guess it's also sad. Like,
No, it is. I mean, there's a lot of moral,
I have a paper and
There's a lot of
moral qualms with like creating an atom bomb that killed 110,000 people. But the physics is cool.
I think Truman said like Oppenheimer didn't drop the bomb, but they
He's
did.
like, I did.
But
Yeah.
no, Oppenheimer or those kind of people, they invented the bomb. It's kind of worse than dropping the bomb.
Well, I mean, I think the whole thing is, and this goes back to what Sensation's talking about, the I am become death, the destroyer of Barbie. The whole thing behind this was, and this is a Vedic scripture thing, I think. It's the Bhagavad Gita. But they talk about how Vishnu, I guess, has to do his duty. And that's kind of the whole thing here. Is the scientists, their job was to create this bomb. It wasn't to determine what they did with it, but in order to make sure the Nazis didn't get it first or whatever, their job was just make it. Just like, y'all figure out the science and do it. Don't worry about what's going to happen with it. And that's a big moral dilemma in itself. Yeah. He was getting interrogated. Yeah. Well, that was towards the end. That's the second half of the film, Noise. He gets interrogated for being a communist just because someone was mad at him for like making a joke out of him at a hearing. It's too funny. Don't spoil. It's history, dates is. What do you mean don't spoil? Spoiler, they dropped the bomb. His wife was a communist or had links to the Communist Party, I think is how it went. Yeah. What's up, Aditya? Good morning. I know it's early for you in India. I don't have friends to watch. I don't have a friend to watch. Oh, go watch a movie by yourself. You don't have to have friends to go watch movies. Okay. Honestly, like going to watch movies with friends, you don't really do anything with the friend anyways. You know, it's like the worst first date idea is to go see a movie because you're not going to talk to each other. You just watch a screen. Using the American Communist Party or something. You know what I thought was an interesting part about this sensation was apparently the Communist Party in the U.S. thought themselves as different than the Communist Party of the Soviets. But I guess with McCarthyism and whatnot, they kind of just equated the two. They just said, oh, communists are communists. Communists are bad. But I think...
Yeah, like China's Communist Party and Japan's Communist Party, they are entirely different.
Entirely different, right? Yeah.
Like Japan's Communist Party has this like the districts under their parliamentary control. Like they kind of just like the school, for example, for transgender children, for gay marriage, all of those things. They pushed really hard for it.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, yeah, there's difference in what they want. Someone in the stream's like, go do some math. Yeah, let's do some math. All right. I could talk forever. Let's do this during Golden Hour. If you guys want to talk about Oppenheimer and stuff during Golden Hour, please. I would love to go over that movie and all the science behind it. I also worked at Los Alamos for a summer, so I have a lot to say about it. It's a very cool movie. But yeah, let's do some more math. Okay, who else asked math questions? All right. Ethan did. Jamarcus did. Here, let me do Jamarcus's just because it's math, and then Ethan will do yours. Is that cool? Actually, I have to do 2 with you, Ethan, because we didn't finish your last one.
Leave my mic.
It's okay. Your mic's working now. We're very happy. Very nice that your dad got you a new PC. I'm awesome about that. Who is the boy talking to you? I want to do math with him. He's not a boy. That's Hypatia. If you would like to talk about math, join our Discord. There you go. There's a link right down there. You can join our Discord, and you can ask whatever math questions and talk about math with people. It's cool. Oh no, not that. Yes. Okay, Jamarcus, where are you at? Is Jamarcus here? I think Jamarcus here. Jamarcus, did your parents make you go do chores again? Where's Jamarcus? Yeah, Jamarcus is here. Cool. Awesome. All right. Cool. So this is what's called a systems of equations. Okay. And I'm going to show you a couple ways that you can solve this, actually. Okay. And this actually kind of goes back to what we were talking about with Hypatia. These are matrices. You can express this as a matrix. You want me to do Gaussian elimination? Yes. Yes, I can. So Ethan, Noise says pay attention to this because I'm going to do Gaussian elimination.
Listen to me. The algorithm is what
Yes.
they call it, right?
The algorithm, yes. Gauss Jordan.
Kind of confusing.
Okay. Well, yes. I'm going to show you how to do it. And you're right, Datas. Yeah, I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this. There's an easy way to do it by just using what is it? Not this. Where is it? Using a calculator. Like I can just plug this straight into a calculator and it'll do it. But let's do Gauss Jordan first. Okay. So you remember how we solve like a simple, I think you call them also simultaneous equations. But if, for instance, if I had like, x plus y is equal to 5 and x minus y is equal to 3, right? You guys know how to solve this by just using the elimination method. You can just add these two. You get 2x is equal to 8, and then x is equal to 4, and you're kind of done. This is very easy, right?
We know that.
Good. With 2 variables and 2 equations, super easy. But once we start bumping this thing up to 3 variables and 3 equations and whatnot, this gets a little bit trickier, all right? What it turns out is that I can express this right here as a matrix, where what I'm going to do for the numbers in the matrix is I'm going to look at what are called the coefficients in front of every variable, okay? Do you remember what the coefficients are? Yes, you could, of course. What's up, Ethan? Ethan, boost your mic volume too. I got you maxed out. Can you boost your volume on Discord?
Am I speaking louder?
Perfect. Yes, thank you.
This will mean that I'll have to raise my voice up.
No. Within Discord, you can change your settings to boost your volume. So watch. You can go here. Oh, wait, not this. Oh, wait, why'd I move you to the camp counselors? Ugh, one sec. Wait, come back. Sorry, Ethan, I hit the wrong button. Ethan.
No, wait, what did you hit?
So if you hit here and go to
Voice and video, right?
Voice and video, you can turn your volume up here. Turn your input volume up.
It's
It'll
already
help out.
maxed out.
It's already maxed out? Oh, that's weird.
What about output?
No, don't change that. Okay. The other way to do it is to go into your sound settings. Which here, let me show you where that is. It's okay. Just talk loud for now, and then I'll show you after the stream how you do it. Yeah, it's a Windows setting thing.
What did you just hit that made me quit the Discord? Did you exit me out of my?
No. I accidentally sent you to a different voice channel, but you came back.
You're kidding me, right?
Okay, here we go, Ethan.
Get me out of there.
I did that accidentally. Okay, we're gonna look at what the coefficients are. Coefficients are what the numbers are in front of every variable. Okay, I have 3 variables here. 3 variables I don't know. I don't know x. I don't know y. I don't know z. I'm trying to figure these things out. Right? Okay. What I'm gonna look at is yeah. What's up, Ethan?
See, I remember trying to do stuff like this, and when I was looking at it, it's like looking at the left bottom, you have to make it 0.
Yeah. So what you eventually want to get is you want to get this in what's called what's the form noise? What's it?
The row echelon.
Thank you. Yes, RREF, reduced row echelon form, which means I want a bunch of like 1s here and a bunch of 0s everywhere else, and then some numbers here.
Okay.
There's a technical math definition for it, but you'll see it. I'm just gonna show it to you. It'll make sense. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at for like what the numbers are in front of everything here. Okay. So what is the number in front of this x here?
So 1. Just
So
a
1. Good. Yeah, I know there's no number in front of it, but it's the same thing as there being a 1. Good. So I'm gonna say 1 here.
That's a go. Can I say it?
Yeah. What do you want to
Say
say?
the rest of them?
Yeah. Same. Let's do it.
So 1, -2,
Mhm.
3.
Mhm.
You have to get the 9 there, right?
Yeah. Put the 9.
Then you have -1, 3, -1
Mhm.
again, and -6.
Good.
And then you need 2, -5, 5, and 17.
Good. Very good. Nice, dude.
Nice.
Okay. Cool. All right. So we have. This is our matrix, I guess. Is there a name for this? It's called like the whatever matrix. I just covered doing it without
It's like a
matrices
4 by 3,
first.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. What is it?
It's a 4 by 3.
It's a 3x4. It's
The
row
name augmented. Like
augmented. It's an augmented. Thank you. It's an augmented matrix. That's what it is. Yes. It's row by columns. There are 3 rows, and there are 4 columns.
Row by column.
Technically, there's something here.
And there are 4 columns.
Okay.
Technically, there's something.
The next thing we're going to do here is I'm going to try to do... these are called matrix operations, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take rows here, and I'm going to multiply them by other things in the rows to cause us to basically make it so that there's just a 1 on the diagonals here. That's what I'm trying to get. Okay?
Okay.
So, an easy thing here that I see right now, let's say this is like row 1, this is row 2, and this is row 3. I'm going to
I
add...
remember doing this.
Good. Okay. I'm going to add row 1 to row 2, and I'm going to put that into row 2. These are called matrix row operations. And what you're allowed to do is you're allowed to add any 2 rows to each other and replace a row with it. You're also allowed to move them around. So, for instance, I could swap these around if I wanted to. And you can also multiply an entire row through by a number. That's all totally cool. You can do all that stuff. Those are the rules.
Okay, man.
Got it?
I don't know matrices.
It's okay. We're learning. So if I take this first row and I add it to the second row, watch what happens. Okay, this 1 and this -1 add together, right?
0.
Good. They're gonna become 0. Good. So this whole thing, I'm gonna replace this with 0. What's this gonna become?
1,
1.
Nice.
2, and 3.
Good. 2 and 3.
3.
Awesome. Very good. Okay. Cool. So this is a good start because I want to get 1s on these diagonals. That's what I want to try to do. Yes, Vats, I can help you. Yeah, someone's asking about tax again. That's too funny. Are you a Deecha's friend? Okay. All right. So now let's go look at row 3 here. I would like to get rid of this thing. How am I going to get rid of it?
We want to subtract it by the top row, maybe?
Good. Yes. If I use this top row, I can then eliminate this one. Notice how I can't use the second row to eliminate it, right? Because there's just a 0 there. It doesn't do anything, right? Any amount of adding this to this would not change this at all. So I need to use this one to eliminate this one. Yeah. Okay. So how do we do it?
They do like 2 minus 1, right?
So 2 times row 1 is what I'm going to say. So I'm going to say 2 times row 1, right? Because I need this to become a 2. I need to double this whole thing, basically. And then I'm going to... Let's do it this way. I'm going to do -2 times row 1, and then I'm going to add it to R3. I'll show you why. And then this is going to become R3. Because I need this, right? I need this whole thing, right? To become -2 plus this one to make it 0.
Alright, so we know -2 times the entire row. It's like
Yeah.
it's like -2, -2, +4, -6, -18, right?
Very good. Yes, very good. So that's now what this is. Okay, now we're going to take this and we're going to add it to this one.
That's gonna be 0, -1, -11, and -1.
Let's see. 0, what was it? It was the 4, -1, good. No. -6 plus 5 is -1.
Did I not see a negative sign there before?
Yeah, there's a negative right here. Right? Because this one...
On the 5.
Yeah, the 5 has a negative here. See? -5.
Yeah. So that's...
Oh, sorry. This one, no, this one's a +5. No, you're so right. All right, this is. Wait. No, this is -1. This is -1. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting confused already.
+4 and -5 is -1, and then -6 and +5 is also -1, and then -18, right, and +17. That's also going to be -1. Yes. Yes. Good. Okay. Awesome. All right. Okay, so this is cool, right? I got a 1 here, I got a 1 here, I got a 0 here. I would also like to make this a 0, right? In order to get it into a nicer form. So how can I make this thing a 0?
You added by row 1?
Good. Well, not row 1, not row 1. I'm going to take row 2, and I'm going to add it to this one. See how the 1 and the -1 will kill each other off here?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do row 2 plus row 3 is going to get me row 3. Okay?
Alright.
So if I add this one to this one, now let's see what we get. What do we get?
So we get like 0, 0, 2. Sorry, 1 and 2.
0, 1, and 2. Excellent, dude. Excellent.
Nice.
Good. Okay. This, I believe, Hypatia, this is reduced echelon form, but it's not row reduced echelon form, I think, right?
Yeah, I think for the row one, you have to just keep doing the what is it called, sub pivot?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
These like
It's a-
corner points or something, right? They call these corner points, I think, right?
I think the reduced row echelon
Or
form
pivot.
is like
Pivot points? Are they called pivot points?
yeah, pivot. It's the
Pivot points.
Yeah.
These are the pivots. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, so we're close here, Ethan. But what I want is I want these to also be 0. That would make things nicer. So now I need to do more. This is called they call this the back substitution, I think. Is that what they call it in the whole method? It's like Gauss Jordan going down and then there's the back part or something. There's a name for it.
I don't know.
I know
Don't
this is
worry about the terminology.
all right. I'm not gonna worry about what the names are. Okay. All right. So
After you are done calculating it, I can tell you why we are doing the Gauss
Okay.
Jordan, like what it's actually doing.
I appreciate that. Yeah. So the actual why of what's happening. Okay. So Ethan, how am I gonna get rid of this? I want to make this a 0 as well.
Make what a 0 again? Which
I want to make this thing a 0 because my eventual goal is I want this. I want 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 like this, and then I want some numbers here. This is what we're going for. We're trying to get this.
Okay, so
So I got the diagonals, which is nice, but now we need to eliminate all these things. Okay, this is the elimination of
Okay, you
Gauss-Jordan
guys-
elimination.
so you gotta subtract it again. Row 1 minus row 2.
Row 1 minus row 2. Okay, so row 1 minus row 2 would end up would mess this one up though, right? Do you see how this would become -2 minus 1? This would make this -3. We don't want to do
Yeah.
that. Yeah. And then this minus this would only make this a 1. I need this to be a 0. The better way to do this, guys, is to take your last row here and use it to start eliminating these, and then use this one to eliminate this. You go. So we started at the
Alright.
top and we moved down to get the diagonal ones. Now we're going to start at the bottom and move back up to eliminate all these other points that we don't want. So how can I use row 3, Ethan, to eliminate the 2 here on row 2?
Subtracted, right?
Close. Yeah, subtracted, but it's not just 1 minus 2. What do I need to do to this first?
Not just 1 minus 2.
Make them all negative, right?
Yeah, so so what you need to do is you need to make it negative, but you also need to make it -2. Yes, yeah. Jamarcus has it correct, yes. So I'm going to do -2 times the third row. I'm going to boost this one by 2, by -2, right? So that makes it 0, 0, minus 2, minus 4, right? And then I'm going to add it to row 2, and then replace row 2 with that.
So that's like for row 2, that should be like 0, 1,
Mhm.
0, -1.
Good. Yes, exactly. Cool. All right. Okay, now we need to get rid of these 2 things. Okay. So you're right, Jamarcus. But yeah, how do I get rid of this 3? How do we get rid of the 3? Yeah.
This is hurting my brain already. I don't want to do this anymore.
You're so close. We're literally 2 steps away from winning.
2 steps away from winning. This ain't no game.
Dude, math is always a game. We're so close.
I really don't like this already. I really don't like this already.
It's cool. It's cool. It's all right. All right. How do I get rid of this?
To make it a what? A 1 or a 0?
I want to make it a 0. I already got my diagonals. My diagonals are 1. That's cool. I want everything else to be 0.
Hey, I really don't know then.
Okay. Sensation. Do you know? Do you know how to do the sensation?
I've barely seen matrices before, so no.
Oh, that's okay. Okay. Well, have you been able to follow along with like what we're doing?
More or less. My
Okay.
question was, is there any particular difference between doing the matrices method and doing the substitution method, which tends to be in our textbooks?
So the substitution method for when you're doing 3 variables and 3 equations gets really messy, and it's a real pain to do, and in some cases it's basically impossible. The matrix method. So yes. So if you're doing just 2 equations and 2 variables, the substitution method is fine and will work. That's okay. When you start getting to 3 equations, 3 variables, 4 equations, 4 variables, whatnot, this is where substitution starts to break down, and it becomes really difficult to work with it. Jamarcus has the correct thing. So yes, we're going to take -3 times this 3rd row, and we're going to add it to the 1st row. Because watch what happens here, guys. If I do -3 times the last row, now that's 0, 0, -3, -6. And if we take that and we add that to this one, right? This is going to go away. And then this is going to become 3, right? Okay. Now we only have one. We have one more step left. One more. We're just trying to get rid of this thing. That's it.
Make it a 0 as well.
Yeah. How do we make this thing a 0? Am I going to use this row or am I going to use this row? Which row am I going to use to make this one 0? The which one?
3rd row, right?
Well, the 3rd row only has a 0 here. 0 can't do anything to this.
Oh. So I suppose you try to use the first one then.
Well, we got to do something to the first one. So we're going to use the second one. Good. You're right. Yeah, second one.
I want to see that.
So I'm going to do 2 times R2 plus R1, okay? So this is going to become 0, 2, 0, minus 2. And if we add this to this, right? Now this goes to 0. Goodbye. And then this becomes 1. Right?
All right.
And now we're done, because now this is in what is called row-reduced echelon form, which means I have this nice, like, diagonal box. This is actually called the identity matrix, is what it is. And then I have the answers here. Because remember when we did this and we put it into a matrix, right? The coefficient, like, became a number here. It's the same thing if we want to go back. I can now turn this thing. Let's see where it was. It was this, right? I can turn this back into a series of equations. So remember how this first number up here was the x? So this is going to be 1x plus 0y plus 0z is equal to 1. Do we see how that's turning into that, Ethan?
Yeah.
Okay. So then what is this one going to be as in an equation?
Is it gonna be like negative? Wait, I don't think the x should exist then.
It's 0x, good. It's 0x. And then what else?
And then it's like plus 1y
Plus 1y, good.
plus 0z
0z is equal to what?
is equal to -1.
-1, good. And then this one?
And then it's like 0x
Uh-huh.
plus 0y plus
Good.
1z is
1z.
equal to 2.
Cool. And this is very cool. Now watch what happens. All the zeros go away, right?
Yeah.
And now we're just left with x is equal to 1, y is equal to -1, z is equal to 2, and you're done.
Yeah, this whole thing. I don't want to do this again.
Nice.
Okay, so I guess the thing I want to say, like all of these, you are actually making what is called base changes.
Base changes,
Or
okay.
change of bases.
Mhm.
So you know how, like at least in a vector space, which is a module over a field, you are able to always pick bases, especially in the finite dimensional cases.
So is this like changing your coordinate system?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
But so like the change of bases, it can also be expressed as a matrix. So look at this 3x4 matrix. We are so if you are going to give it a like on the right side a 4x1 matrix, which is just a column vector, you are able to see how this matrix is doing a transformation. It's a map of from one.
Oh, I see. I
vector
see.
Space
Is it
four
this? Is it
dimension.
1 minus 2 3 -1 3 minus 1 and then 2 minus 5 5 and then this is
Exactly.
this is acting on a 3x1, right?
Yeah, you can. That's not exactly where I was getting.
Okay.
So basically, row operations, the thing you're writing is it's right. Like the
Okay.
thing you're writing there is right, but right now, so the when we are doing the row manipulations.
Okay, sorry. When I'm doing these things, yeah.
What we are actually doing is making up a new matrix, and then times it. So you multiply that new matrix.
Oh, I see what you're
with
saying.
this matrix.
I see what you're saying. It's a 1x4.
A change of basis
Uh-huh.
is nothing but a square matrix that is invertible or with determinant non-zero.
Okay. Got you.
So,
Yes.
So like for example, do you know if I want to swap the first row with the second row, what's the matrix to like you want to multiply on it?
Yeah. Okay. If I want to swap these two rows,
Yeah.
it's okay. So then it's got to be. Let me think.
So first of all, let's write down the identity
Is
matrix.
it just this? Is it this? This?
That's the degenerate one. That does not
Okay.
have determinant.
Well, okay.
non-zero.
This would be the identity matrix.
Yeah.
Right. This would
So
be
now
This would be
want
no
to
change to it.
swap the first.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So now
Is
I want
is
to
it is it
swap.
is it this?
Yes, that's exactly.
Wow. Look, Dr. Gold is learning things.
So by the three operations of Gaussian elimination, it actually all corresponds to matrices like this. For example,
Oh, very
if you
cool.
want to multiply a scalar onto a row, you just change the one on the identity of that corresponding row to that scalar.
Okay, so if I just wanted to multiply the first row by 3, for instance, that would be like
And that's
2
three.
zeros, or sorry, 3 0 0, right? Then
Yeah.
0 1 0 0 0 1. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Oh, very cool.
Those I'm sure those things are on Wikipedia, but just so you can I don't want to be too Socratic, but
No, it's cool.
so right now the one fact that we want to actually know here is that the three kinds of matrices involved like three basically elementary raw operations. You
Yeah.
compose them together. You can basically you want to multiply multiple of these kind of elementary matrices together.
Sure.
Every single invertible square matrix, every single change of basis can be decomposed, not uniquely, but it can be decomposed into a chain of a lot, like a multiplication of a lot of the elementary row operation matrices.
Okay.
So that's what the Gaussian elimination is actually doing. It's changing the basis so that
Mhm.
you can apply whatever that's in that change of basis onto a vector, which will give you the original results. Like the values of x, y, and z.
Y and Z. I got
also
you.
From this, you can also derive from this a way to, like manually, a algorithm to find the inverse of a square matrix.
Sure.
Do you
Yeah,
know
and-
how one can do that?
I know how to do it for a 2x2. For a 3x3, I think it involves, it's like 1 over the determinant, right? And then you have to switch some things.
No, you don't have to do all of any of that. You just do a Gaussian elimination, like Gauss-Jordan algorithm on a particular matrix. Do
Okay.
you know how you can do that?
No, I don't.
So let's say there's a 3x3 matrix.
Okay. This one right here.
Like yeah, and then I want you to add 3 more columns to the right on that matrix to make it 3x6.
Oh,
columns
I think
you
I.
wa-
Oh,
like-
I think I know what you're gonna do here. And then are you
Yeah,
gonna
you put
make this
identity
1,
matrix.
1, 1 like
Yeah.
this? Yes. Oh, I have seen this
And
method.
then now you do Gaussian elimination on the left to
Uh-huh.
move the entire block on the left to the right and the entire block at the right to the left.
Yes.
And then once you finish that, so the thing, like you want to make the left block into the identity, and then after you have done that,
This
on the
becomes the
right,
inverse,
you
right? This becomes the inverse. Is that what happens?
the right side becomes the inverse.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
Yes,
I
this
think
is-
that's the algorithm.
No,
but,
no, you're right.
the-
This is cool. Yeah. This is super dope. I remember this. Yeah, this is a method for finding inverses for 3x3s.
Yeah.
Wait, this
like,
works for any
is-
square matrix? Any square matrix this will
Yeah,
work with?
yeah.
Oh.
It actually works for non-field. Like for example, if you have a ring, a module or a ring, but it's a free module, which means you can express the morphisms as matrices. You can still do this as
Oh.
long as sometimes you have to multiply something by a third or like a half.
Mhm.
And sometimes when 2 and 3 is not a unit, it's not invertible in the ring, you cannot do that. Then
Yes.
they will say over that ring, I cannot make up do this.
I got you. Yeah, no. Yeah. So yeah, Jamarcus is asking, huh? This is okay. I'll explain this in another stream because this would take me another half hour to go over, Jamarcus, but we'll do it. This is Hypatia's talking about how you can find the inverse of a square matrix, and this is another cool trick that you can do. And there's math behind it. But yeah, he probably doesn't know what an inverse of a matrix is yet either.
Do you know
Yes.
what an inverse function is?
Jamarcus, you know what an inverse function is? I found like a funny picture for it. Where was it? It was inverse function meme.
You know what? I've only got 2 things to say about that.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
My brain is melting.
Yes.
Because of some Gaussian elimination thing, I hate this.
Gaussian? You guys hate Gaussian? It's great, dude. It's beautiful. Dude, this is my
This looks ugly.
favorite thing for an inverse function, dude. I love this meme.
Well, I don't know about this. I don't know anything about this.
The cat is eating the fish, then the fish is eating the cat.
I don't get that.
Well, that's not really an inverse. That's
Yeah, it's
actually
not.
a combination of composition. Like you F compose G and then G compose F.
Yes, yeah, that's really what it is. Yeah. It's
what
just
I'm wondering is
a funny joke.
Is
Yes.
it something like the F is owning the X, but then the X is owning the F? Is it something like that?
Kind of. Yeah.
So an inverse, like some functions, you can have inverse functions of them, which basically when you compose a function and its inverse together, you get the identity function.
Yeah, so what Hypatia means is, so if I have a function, I put in A and I get out B. The inverse function is if I put in B into the inverse function, I end up getting A. So it's the reverse is what it is. It like turns back time or something. That's what an inverse function is. And if you take the function of an inverse function, you end up just getting 1, basically. Or if it's f inverse of f of x, you just get x. Yeah, this is what it is.
Okay, that to go.
Yes, I know it's confusing.
Could you please don't show me this again.
No, it's okay.
For a long time.
Not for a long time. All right. Okay. Yes. Here. Sorry. Teacup's been waiting a while. Let me do Teacup's question.
You skip mine out again?
Ethan, I'm gonna count this as your question because we spent a lot of time on it and you did a lot of work with it. Is that okay? We'll do the physics and springs next time. I need to make sure. I gave you a coin because that was your question, Ethan. You know, You
That was
you
not even my question. That was a Marcus's one.
I know,
not
but
mine.
you worked on it a lot, so you know that counts.
Also, you said you would give me 2 coins. Where's the other one?
Okay, I'll give you the 2 coins when we do your double physics question next time. Sorry, I got wrapped up in the math today. Okay, where's Teacup? Teacup, what's up? Teacup. Teacup.
So, are we able to play games today?
Yes, we will play games today. Yeah, but let me get through everyone's questions, and then we'll do it.
All right.
Dude, dude, good job, that kid. That kid like gave he did a look at this. Good job, kid. Kid actually he wrote out the question and put it as a screenshot in the screenshot. Good job, that one effing kid. Interesting username.
That means just Fortnite. That just means Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite kid. Oh, okay, good.
That one Fortnite kid. That was.
Yes,
that's
yes,
what it
Teacup. What's up,
means.
Teacup? Hi, Teacup.
Hi.
Hi. So, you got the calculus textbook I sent you? Yeah.
Yes.
You picked this question. Is this so
Yes.
here? So yeah, he's. Let me explain to you, like, Teacup, like what my idea is for this with you.
I'm being limited.
You're being limited. Limited by what?
Nothing.
Yeah, no, Noise. Don't worry about it. Noise. Life happens, dude. It's not your job to be the teacher. I'm the teacher. You know, I appreciate you teaching, Noise. I really do. But you don't feel bad if you can't teach. Where did I give you this textbook, dog? What it? There, here it was. Okay, here, let me pull it up. Okay. Yes.
Here's a message for Noise, just before you carry on, and then I'll.
Yes, do it.
Shunton.
Shunton.
Hypatia, translate.
I can't translate that. Hypatia, you must speak Mandarin, I guess.
Yeah, what do you want me to translate?
What sensation would you Yuntin? What's Yuntin?
Shungtun.
Shungtwin.
Xiangchun, that means like rural area.
Okay.
I'm saying it wrong then.
Like farmer boy or something?
No, like as in the rural town or something.
Oh, okay. Yes.
It was supposed to be survive.
Survive. Oh, okay.
Xiangchun, that's not Xiangchun, that's Shengchun.
Oh,
Shungtun.
bro, what? That sounds the exact same.
Not to me, it doesn't.
Dude, I would screw up so hard if I had to learn Chinese because it's such like a tonal language, right? Everything kind of sounds like the same to me. It's just I don't know.
The dialect I speak doesn't have that tone. Like we have 5.
Oh,
Cantonese have 9 or 11 or something like that.
Yeah.
I think.
so do you speak Cantonese or Mandarin, Hypatia?
We prefer to call it Beiyu, which is like the language of the north, instead of Mandarin,
okay.
which is like language of the higher class.
I have a friend from Fuzhou, Fujianese. You know the Fujianese or something? Are they those people?
Hokkien, like I think their language is like Hokkien. or
Fuzhou.
Hakka.
Here you go. Fuzhou dialect. There you go. I don't know.
Hokchu? Really?
Fuchao, Hakchu. I don't know. I have a friend that I know speaks Fuzhou, which is I guess over here. The Fujian province.
Yeah, Fujian is like Hokkien and Hakka. Like they are linguistically related to a lot of Taiwanese dialects.
Oh, Taiwanese. Oh, that's cool.
languages. Like for example, Taiwan also has indigenous languages, which the like basically 20 years ago Taiwan used to also murder their languages. But right now
That's
I
not
think
good.
they don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I'm glad
right
they don't
now,
do that.
That's the thing only the fucking Communist Party does.
Fuck the Communist Party. Oh man. Good thing Twitch isn't owned by the Communist Party. You know, you imagine if Tencent owned Twitch or something. I'd probably get shut down.
Yeah, like let me tell you this. Like if you stream on Bilibili, which is a Chinese streaming platform,
Sure.
if you say a language that is not Beiyu, it's not Mandarin, you get instantly banned. They have a like a
They have a bot.
voice model to
They have a-
detect if you are speaking like whatever that is not baby.
Dude, that's some like deep state shit, dude. Damn.
That's what
Um,
English City was, interestingly enough, but that's a
Yeah.
different story.
Right. Bad. All right, teacup. You here?
Hi.
Yes. Okay, so teacup. I gave you this calculus textbook. It's a very good calculus textbook. I've used it a lot to teach kids. And I think because you're going to be really bored in your classes and whatnot, and you have been asking some good questions during office hours, but they're like super advanced, and I'm not sure that you're really learning anything from them because it's too advanced. It's like too above. Like you're just learning things that you're just going to forget. So my idea with you is that if you actually want to get ahead and like do well in your classes, like let's get you something in between like the easy shit you're bored of in class and the super hard stuff that like even I don't really know how to solve. And that's calculus. Calculus is a great in between.
Well, what kind of thing do you like? You can solve. I might be able to solve it.
I know
if
you
need
can.
that.
Well, the last question Teacup asked was it was a matrix transformation in like 3 dimensions or something, and I know he can solve it and whatnot, but it's not applicable to what his current knowledge in math is. It doesn't really make sense to go over it.
Okay.
So I feel like this is a better in between. And so yeah, what I gave you, Teacups, I gave you this textbook, and I think and this is cool actually because I actually today started teaching a student who hasn't taken a math class in 10 years, and they're going into a physics program, and they're like, I need to refresh all my math knowledge because I'm also taking calculus. And I was like, all right, cool. So here's this textbook, and this first chapter, it's very good. They call it it's like a pre-calculus review is what it is. It's a review of everything in pre-calc that you learn in order to get ready for calculus. And the reason why it's called pre-calc is because these are the tools that you need to know in order to learn more tools to do things in calculus. So, I think it's a good idea to just like go through some of these like every office hours and whatnot, just to make sure you know. I'm basically going to give you a crash course in pre-calc. And then we can start hitting calculus, but instead of like me just picking weird topics in calculus, we can do it in order. Because calculus is like a beautiful story. It makes sense. Like you learn this, then you learn this, then you learn this, and then Mario saves the princess, and then I don't know, Bowser comes out or something. Like there's a timeline to calculus, and I think it'd be cool to go through this. Anyways, good. I appreciate you picking out one of the questions. I'm gonna give you another question because let's just make sure you know all of this stuff, like from the start to the finish, and then we can start going into the harder stuff. So I think a good one to start with. Let's see. You already know how to sketch graphs. I'm not worried about that. You already know how to do domain and range. I know we've done that so many times. Here's a good one though. Do you know how to find the equations of lines that are parallel or perpendicular to certain things? Teacup. Teacup. I said, do you know how to find the equation of a line that's parallel to certain things?
When the slope is the same.
Good. Yeah, that's a good start. Okay.
Isn't that just a mx?
Yes. Good. Yes.
mx plus
Let's try to do this one. I want you to try and do this one.
mx plus b.
Yeah. Try to do this. Do you see this one?
Okay, so it goes through. Oh, okay. Let's see. So the slope is negative.
Good. Negative what?
Negative 1.
Good. Good. Slope is -1. Anyone else watching? Ethan, this is also good stuff to watch. This is like really good math stuff. So good. Slope is -1. The reason because if we were to put this into y equals mx plus b form, this would be the same thing as y is equal to -1x plus 4. Right? Good. That's the slope. All right. All right. What else do I need to know in order to find the equation of a line?
The y-intercept is 4.
This intercept is 4. Cool. But my new line, right, is going to pass through 2, 3. So this is the line it's parallel to, which you're right. Parallel lines have the same slope.
It would just, wouldn't that just be y equals -1x plus 3?
Well, let's see. It's gonna be -1x plus b. All right. You don't know what b is yet. How do I figure out what b is?
Oh, we would just do -1 time. No, we can't do -1 times 2.
No, you can. So what you do here is
hey, let's do -1 times 2 and do. Yes, I know, Max.
Yeah, so what we're going to do here is we know that this line must pass through this point, okay? So this is a set of points that is on this line, right? So I know that when y equals 3, I need x to equal 2, based on this equation. Jacob says, be right back. Okay, all right. Mr. Bean, no, I hit the wrong thing. No, don't do it.
Artie's not here then. For us,
Yeah.
it's always expressed as y equals mx plus c. So
You guys use y equals
a
mx plus
choice?
c? Really?
Yeah.
That's too funny. Really? Wow.
Is it just a random variable choice?
Yeah, we just use b is what we do. I mean, you'll see in statistics they'll use y equals 8. They'll say this. They'll say y is equal to, I think it's like a0 plus a1x. That's how they do it in statistics when you do like linear regressions and stuff. Yeah, Noise says y equals mx plus c master race. Yeah.
Right.
In general, I mean, all it is it's you have something that doesn't depend on x and then something that does depend on x, and then you just run it. That's what you do. Let me close some of this
Hello
thing.
again. I'm back.
Oh, he's back. Yeah, good, nice. Okay, cool. All right. So wait, how do we do this one? Right? Okay, so this is our equation of our line so far, right? But we don't know what b is, right? I want to be Mr. Bean.
Yeah, we just plug it in.
Good, plug in the point, right? Good. Yeah, so I'm just gonna plug this in. So I know that when y equals 3, x must be equal to 2. Okay. So now I can solve for what b is, right? What's b going to be in this case?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Twitch, but let me go to Discord real quick.
Okay, go to the Discord. Get on the Discord.
Okay, so we would do. So now we have negative 3 equals negative 2 plus b.
Very good.
So then we just add 2, so it's 5 equals b.
Good. Good. b equals 5. So what's my final equation of my line?
Y is equal to negative x plus 5.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
That was not calculus.
It's not. This is pre-calc. Yeah. No, this is pre-calculus is what I said. So this is us making sure that you understand all the things that you need for calculus, because you're in pre-calc right now. You're in pre-calc right now, right? What are you in?
No.
What are you in?
Well, I'm gonna be going into advanced trigonometry next year.
That's pre-calc.
So, as in next year, as in like 10 days.
You're going into trig, right? Trig is basically pre-calc. They call it pre-trig, whatever. Trig, pre-calc, same shit.
I'm not smart enough to skip a math class.
You should be, dude. Honestly, like, I would write a letter to your teachers and be like, yo, Teacup's like more than smart enough to handle this. But it's okay. If your teachers won't let you do it, I'll do it for you. Like, I'll teach
Nah,
you.
man, I had foundations of algebra in 6th grade instead of pre-algebra, so I didn't get to do trig in 8th grade.
I did algebra 1 in 7th grade. I did geometry in 8th grade, and then I did algebra.
I did geometry in 8th grade.
Yeah, and then I did algebra 2 in 9th, and then I did pre-calc in 10th, and then I did calc in 11th, and then I did statistics. Noise's favorite.
Wait, hold on, I'm not doing trigonometry next year. I'm doing advanced geometry.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Yeah, geometry's cool.
Yeah, I know I'm stupid.
You're not stupid. All right, great.
It's the
Okay.
easiest thing on planet Earth, but I don't know why I don't do it.
Okay, the next thing. Okay, great. All right, so we did this. I like this. This is good. Next time, I think what we're going to do is we'll do some completing the square. This is some good stuff, which is really, like, do you remember completing the square? Have you learned how to do it yet?
Yeah.
Okay, well, then we're going to review it. And then we can get into all this other stuff. Unit circles, this is good. This is trig stuff. This is very good trig stuff. And then we're going to get into actual calculus, which is like doing limits and things. But yeah, if you're watching on the Twitch and you also want kind of a little crash course into learning calculus, tune in. I'm gonna be helping Teacup with that during this, and so if you want to hop along and learn as well, more than happy to ask questions during it. Like, you know, this is what we do. Anyways, okay, I think I got everyone's questions. Unless, wait, is Adichia, is your friend still here? I mean, I will do their question if they're here. Just let me know. Are they? What is it? That Fortnite kid. Is Fortnite kid still here?
Oh, have I shown you what happened to the desk you gave me?
No. Did you break it?
Hold on, I'm gonna try and find the photo.
Okay. Bats lol. There we go. That's him. I know it's
That's what
probably.
happened to the desk.
Oh my god. Oh, nice. You've put more stuff on the desk. Is that what we're talking about? Like you put more stuff.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah. So teacup won a extra education. I can see straight now.
It's not one, it's earned.
What happened? He earned this. He earned a gaming desk. This is cool.
I would have earned a gaming laptop.
Yeah. Oh, you have a gaming laptop now. I like this. Is this
Same laptop-
Oh wow!
same laptop.
Is this one of the grenades from like Rogue One here on the left? This red thing?
One of the grenades from Star Wars Land.
Yes. Yeah, from Star Wars. Yeah. They really have them in like in Rogue One is when they really start showing them. And then this is.
Wow, they got the Coca-Cola. That's the Coca-Cola.
Yes. Yeah. No,
bottle.
I can see it's the Coca-Cola bottle. And then this is Commander Rex, right?
Yes, it's Captain.
Captain Rex. Yeah.
He got demoted.
I'm super hyped for Ahsoka. Ahsoka comes out in I think a week, right? Yeah, no, I love anything Star Wars really.
See, it's not that it's not. Andor was amazing. but,
Andor
you
was
know, they
phenomenal.
haven't been doing so
Best-
good.
Andor is the best Star Wars series ever. Absolute best. I'm really hyped for Andor too.
It's the best Star Wars property Disney's put out in years.
Correct. Yes, along with Rogue One. So, I don't know. Want a calculus question I'm stuck on? Yeah. Throw it at me, Noise. Let's do it. Do it. You got one for me? You got a calculus question? Or you went to eat? Oh, it's okay, Aditya. Sorry, I was on the toilet. Yeah, that's all right. Don't worry. You don't have to like. You don't have to raise your hand to go to the bathroom. Do they still do that in class? Do they make you like raise your hand to be like, I need to go take a shit? Do they make you do that in the class?
Yes.
Man, that's so
Yeah.
weird. Fuck. Weird.
You can't just get up and leave.
You can't just get up and just be like, I need to go to the bathroom. I guess at your age, everyone would probably just leave and just be like, I don't want to do it. Oh, okay, here we go. Noise has got a nice little question here. We'll do this
That's
in
pretty
a
much what I did in school. I just
Yeah, you're
walked
just
out.
like, I'm bugging out. Just peace.
That's what I did.
Oh,
Go to the
man.
library in a bit.
Yeah. Government control when you shit. Yeah, dude. Yeah, okay. All right, let's see. Okay, so Noise has an integral here. Integral from 0 to infinity of 1 over 2 plus cosh x. Ooh, Kosh be ugly. Okay, but this is a good way to start. I agree with replacing Kosh as e to the x. Okay. Okay. What the fuck's happening here? Oh, you multiplied everything by 2. That's cool. Then you multiplied everything by e to the x. Cool. Ooh, I like this. Yeah, okay, this is great. This is great. Okay, yeah. E to the x does not equal 0. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, this is... Well, we'll deal with the limits later, I guess. 2u, and then... Wait, dx... Wait, is that right? Wait, is this right here? Is this right, dude? Wait, what? Okay, I agree with this. If this is du of dx is e to the x. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Okay, that's fine. Okay. And then we're here. Oh, so you're stuck right here? That's what you're stuck with? So, Noise, the way to do this one, I think it's partial fractions. I think you have to do partial fractions, unfortunately. Do you know about partial fractions? You know you can break this up into things? Yes, I do think it is partial fractions. Yeah, so, man, what is this going to be? Does this even factor, though, man? Doesn't, right? Yeah, this is going to have to be, this is ax plus b, right? Over... Yeah, no. I don't think this is factorable. Is the problem? You need stuff to be nice little factors in order to do partial fractions. This you can't do yet. One sec. Let's see what Mr. Wolfram has to say about this. Right? Did you try this? I'm sure you did. Integral of 1 over 1 plus cosh of x. Okay, well apparently it's just tanh. Man, how are you supposed to know this one though, dude? What? Yeah, where's the step-by-step solution? Oh, dude, that is so messy, dude. What? They say u is tanh of x over 2. Do you see this? Do you see this? And then du is 1/2 dh of sec squared. Oh, it's 2 plus cosh x. Oh, my bad. Is that what it was? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, this seems to be a problem then, Noise, because Wolfram says it's an indefinite integral. You can't actually solve it. Okay, but from 0 to infinity, maybe. Okay. From 0 to infinity. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's so ugly. What is inverse cotanth? What? What? Oh my god, dude. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know about this one, Noise. Yeah, I don't know how you. Yeah, yeah, it's inverse hyperbolic cotangent. um, you're on the right track here. This, dude, I think you just have to do this numerically at this point, honestly. Like, because you can't factor this into something nice. Like, partial fractions only really works when you have factors. Yeah, partial fraction decomposition is what it's called. Here we go. Okay, wait. Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. Where x squared plus bx plus c cannot be factorized further. See, the problem we have here, Noise, is that you can't factor this any further. This doesn't factor. Unless you did something wrong here. One sec, let me look at this. Wait, is your definition for cosh correct?
Wait, I think you can factor, just factor them into like the complex functions, right? Like, yeah, the complex exponents. Like, look at what Wolfram is telling you.
Well, yeah, no, but I'm saying down to here. So, Hypatia, do you follow this? I agree with a lot of what's happening here. You know, okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I was writing my journal entries.
Oh, it's okay. Journal entries are good. Well, you Hypatia is our like advanced math specialist.
Which part are you stuck at? Show me the part you're stuck at.
I'm stuck here. I don't know how to do this integral at this point.
Okay, wait. I don't use the points to block the. Okay, no. I think you can factor it. You just factor it into like imaginary functions.
Imaginary functions. Okay. Okay.
Let me see if I can do it.
Yeah. Here. Do you need the screenshot?
So just go back to where it was there, and let me write it down.
Okay. Here you go.
So it's u squared plus 4u plus 1.
Yeah.
Squared plus 4u plus 1. No.
I don't know how to factor it with imaginary factors. That's outside the scope of calculus. You shouldn't need to do this in a calculus class. You need to integrate with imaginary factors.
I think you can do Wait, that's you don't need that. Like you just you just factor it extension. What does extension mean?
Do factorization over splitting the field? What is splitting the field? What?
Yeah, splitting the field means
Dude,
you are
what?
adding a algebraic. Yeah, it's an algebraic field extension, but
I think I
Like-
think I'm starting to see where this answer comes in. Do you see how there's a square root of 3 here on the actual answer? And then here we have like a
Yeah.
square root of 3. I'm starting to see where it comes from. Okay.
it's a splitting field of a polynomial. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like like right now, you are not factoring within rational numbers. You are actually factoring
Mhm.
in all the real numbers, and then you want to.
So what? You could rewrite this as 2 over this thing, right?
You can rewrite it. The first factor is 2 plus square root of 3 plus u,
Mm-hmm.
and then parentheses all that together times well 2 minus square root of 3 plus u parentheses together.
Yeah. And then wait. No, it says, can you do partial fraction decomposition if you complete the square? No, not if you. You can't do partial fractions if you complete the square. You can do partial fractions from here. It just becomes kind of a mess, right? This is right. So this is equal to a over this one. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I'm right here, right? This is u minus square root of 3 plus 2 plus b over u plus square root of 3 plus 2, right? And then we multiply through by each, right? Yeah. Yeah. So what does that become? That's 2u minus 2 square root of 3 plus 4. Oh, ew. Hmm. Right. This is a plus a square root of 3 plus 2, right? Plus b, and then this is au, sorry, bu, and then it's plus b 2 minus the square root of 3, right? Then all of this is equal to 2 times this thing. Oh, which this is 2, right? U squared plus 4u plus 1, right? I just got bored one afternoon. Yeah, no, this is a lot. Wait, but there's no u squared.
I am very sure I've seen how this factorization worked before. Like you need to determine which quadratic the quadratic extension you want to add in. Like remember when we are trying to factorize before we are actually doing the factorization in rational coefficients.
Okay.
We didn't put in a square root into the thing. So basically field extension, what it's talking about is that now I add a specific square root that you can use in the factorization. So that's this thing that you cannot factor, you can actually factor it. What it actually means is that this polynomial, it has a root. I originally thought it's a imaginary one, but it's not.
Well-
It's just a non-rational one.
Yes. Which, yeah, it's this. it's these things from splitting the field.
Yeah, but the square root of 3 is weird because I don't know why you want this. Maybe it's about 1 4. 1 plus 3 is 4, maybe? No, or I've seen this.
That's a challenging question.
Areas.
All good. Here, let me close out the stream, and then we can try to come back this one next time. Noise, you gave us a stumper. You gave us a very stumper. Yeah, you got bored one afternoon. I could get bored all evening doing this. Okay, cool.
Yeah, let me go find a reference for that.
Awesome.
Just that's a polynomial. Just screenshot it to me so that during the night I can keep working on it.
Will do. Will do. Okay, cool. All right. Thank you everyone for coming to office hours. Had a fun time going through all your questions, getting stumped. I always love getting stumped. Shows that like I'm learning something, you know. Yeah, good to see you, Dicha. Yes. Okay, cool. All right. So what? Today's Wednesday, which is usually was it Tarkov or Apex or Valorant? Noise, did you want to play Tarkov?
I want to play Fortnite today.
He wants to play Fortnite. Let me see if Noise wants to play Tarkov. Can't play tonight. Okay. All right, so we'll probably play Fortnite. All right. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming to the stream. Next stream is going to be, what is today? Today's Wednesday? Oh, okay. So next stream is tomorrow. Is Golden Hour. It's at, is it the same time? Yeah, same time as this. But in that stream, we'll go over just any question you have about anything like else random. It doesn't have to be specifically a math question or a homework question or whatnot. We just go over questions you have about life or like cool science stuff or whatever. Oh, Roblox VR Friday. Yeah, I gotta get Roblox for my VR, dude. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow, same time, 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. If you want to keep hanging around with us, what we do is we do recess games on the actual gaming stream. So again, if you found us here on Twitch, please join our Discord. There's links everywhere. Look at all the links. Wait, over there. There are the links. That's how you can find out all about all our activities that we do. And then if you want to play Fortnite with us, we're going to do that in another stream. So you can hang around in this stream and it'll pull you into there. If you're in the Discord, you want to meet us in the actual gaming stream. Or, sorry, in the recess voice chat is what it is. Okay, and then let me change the game to Fortnite. Okay, well, let me rate it here so you guys get points. Life. Raid. He says, do the raid. Do it. Do it. I'm doing it, guys. Give me a second. Oh, man. Yes. Raid. Raid. Start raid. Yeah, so now Deecha, I'm gonna stream on actual gaming. So actually, if you're part of the raid, you'll get more channel points, which then you can use to buy more bond coins, which is cool. So if you hang around, this will bring you into our other stream. This is where we play Fortnite and whatnot. So if it's the weekend for you guys or you're not at school and whatnot, you can come play Fortnite with us. And we do like challenges where we give out gift cards if you guys do well and whatnot in the games. Oh, thank you. I do need to hydrate. Okay, cool. All right. I will see you guys on Thursday if you're not gaming with us. Otherwise, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Thank you again for all the information. Thank you, Hypatia, for teaching me so much today. I really enjoyed it.